Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan. What a final hot take. Trump has got something to say, and if you haven't seen this, you really ought to.
Throughout the summer, Democrats cruelly blocked COVID relief legislation in an effort to advance their extreme left-wing agenda
It's Trump, doggy.
and influence the election.
There you go.
Then, a few months ago, Congress
wanted to
started
see
negotiations on a new package to get urgently needed help to the American people. It's taken forever.
Yeah, it's because they wanted to wait until after the election, obviously.
However, the bill they are now planning to send back to my desk is much different than anticipated.
Yeah, I think I went through this yesterday. Come here, you want to see? You want to see Trump? There's Trump. There he is. There he is. Yeah, and we're all been picking through it for the last, I don't know, 24 hours or so. It's ridiculous the amount of money they're pissing away. You know, they could have at least waited until after passing a bill for the United States to jam in foreign aid.
It really is a disgrace. For
I agree.
example, among the more than 5,000 pages in this bill, which nobody in Congress has read because of its length and complexity, it's called the COVID Relief Bill, but it has almost nothing to do with COVID.
It's true. True. They gave him 2 hours to read 5,000 pages. It's insane. I would, if I was in Congress, I'd just say no. No, I'm not even going to read it. I need time to read it. I don't vote for any. I don't sign anything I don't read. I don't vote for anything I don't read.
This bill contains $85.5 million for assistance to Cambodia, $134 million to Burma, $1.3 billion for Egypt and the Egyptian military, which will go out and buy almost exclusively Russian military equipment.
Jeez, that's stupid. At least if they were buying our weapons, you could kind of see why they're doing it. Why would you? Why would you give the money to Russia?
$25 million for democracy and gender programs in Pakistan.
Yeah, that's just dumb. It's just dumb. Like, Pakistan, they are old school, boy. I mean, gender programs?
$505 million to Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama. $40 million for the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., which is not even open for business. $1 billion.
Yeah, what's up with that? I wonder if he's going to mention Israel, though.
For the Smithsonian, and an additional $154 million for the National Gallery of Art. Likewise, these facilities are essentially not open.
That's weird. I mean, I kind of understood why you'd have to fund the Smithsonian because, I mean, it's sort of like the nation's museum, but if they're closed, I mean, other than sort of keeping the heat on to a minimum, I don't really see a lot of expense there. It seems like a lot of money to hire a couple security guards and keep the low lights on and, you know, maybe keep the heat on to a minimum.
$7 million for reef fish management, $25 million to combat Asian carp, $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
What? That's crazy.
A provision to promote the breeding of fish in federal hatcheries. $3 million in poultry production technology. $2 million to research the impact of down trees.
Man, he really went through this.
$566 million for construction projects at the FBI.
Whoa, just the FBI? Well, actually, Trump didn't go through it. His people did, obviously, but, you know, I'm sure he helped edited this list for his speech.
The bill also allows stimulus checks for the family members of illegal aliens, allowing them to get up to $1,800 each. This is far more than the Americans are given.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want the money. It's going to mess up my taxes. I mean, if it comes after the first, I think I'm okay. But if it comes before the first, That would really screw me up, Prez. So, it's, keep it for January, I say. But, yeah, I mean, that's just wrong. Why should people who aren't even citizens of this country get a check? I just don't understand. They're not they're illegal aliens. You have to distinguish. You have to have the debate. Okay? Either they're illegal aliens or they're legal residents the moment you walk in here. Since that's insane, it's probably going to be illegal aliens.
Despite all of this wasteful spending and much more, the $900 billion package provides hardworking taxpayers with only $600 each in relief payments.
Yeah, it's dumb. The whole thing is dumb. If you really wanted to do something for us, how about saying no taxes for 2020? No one pays taxes. Just forget it this year. Yeah, people would love it.
And not enough money is given to small businesses, and in particular restaurants, whose owners have suffered so grievously. They were only given a deduction for others to use in business their restaurant for 2 years. This 2-year period must be withdrawn.
Terrible. It's terrible. These restaurants are dying. A lot of them are closed for good. I mean, look, open the damn country up. Open it. It's too late now. You can't keep doing this.
Which will allow the owners to obtain financing and get their restaurants back in condition. Congress can terminate it at a much later date.
Yeah, no. Just open the damn country up. That's what we need. We need to open things. Forget about the loans. Forget about the money. Just let them open. Tell them they don't have to pay taxes for the next year. That would be ideal, I think.
But 2 years is not acceptable. It's not enough. Congress found plenty of money for foreign countries, lobbyists, and special interests.
Boom.
While sending the bare minimum to the American people who need it. It wasn't their fault. It was China's fault.
Boom. You're damn right it was. Ugh, thank God he's giving this speech.
Not their fault. I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000.
Woo!
Or $4,000 for a couple. I'm also asking...
Do you think, Joan, if I put you on the forums, we could get $2,000 for you? That'd be great, huh? Then we get $4,000. I'll buy you lots of treats. Would that be nice?
Asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items from this legislation and to send me a suitable bill, or else the next administration will have to deliver a COVID relief package, and maybe that administration will be me.
Yes. I think I needed a speech from Trump.
And we will get it done. Thank you very much.
Good for you, Trump. Good for you. Well, this speech certainly raised my spirits. And then, of course, at the bottom of this video, the Electoral College has confirmed Joe Biden as president. As president-elect. Not exactly accurate. They voted for him, but the votes haven't been counted yet. Man, Trump, if you pull this off, if Trump pulls this off, I'll carve his face in Mount Rushmore myself. I mean, it'll be phenomenal. It'll be the greatest historical moment ever. Gosh, the confidence on this man. It's really inspiring. I was a little down in the dumps. I think you could tell by my videos. At the very least, you got a guy who is on your side. He should veto this legislation. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The Kennedy Center, all the Kennedy Center is a place where millionaires give other millionaires awards. That's it. That's all it's for. So why don't the millionaires shell out the money to keep the center open if they love it so much? No. Oh, they can't spend their money. No, we plebs have to pay for their art center, which is hardly an art center. It's for, like I said, glad handling other millionaires. Oh, here's a millionaire. Let's give him another award. Oh, he's so great. That is the worst one. I mean, and then send in, and notice Trump didn't mention Israel. $500 million, I believe. You know, they shouldn't be passing out this money. Not now. Not now. At what point do you wait? Do you wait until the United States is completely broke and then say, well, maybe we won't pass out money this year. Maybe we'll stop printing money now that it's worthless. Are you going to keep handing money out until it just breaks the country? I mean, at least if you hand it to us, we'll spend it here. And it won't go anywhere. It'll go to the local well, not really the local economy. It'll go to like all the big box stores, but you got to open things up. I wish Trump had said that. I wish Trump said, you got to open things up or I'm not passing it. But good for him on vetoing this. I totally support this veto. Viva la Trump. And I hope you pull it out of your butt, big guy. I really do. Fingers crossed. There's always hope, Trump fans.